Hello, it's Bernard Nomberg with the Nomberg Law Firm in Birmingham, Alabama, and I want to take a few minutes to talk about a really confusing area of the law, and hopefully after the end of this video it'll explain a little bit why it's confusing and how it's important as well. And I'm talking about Medicare Set-Aside Agreements and how they're sometimes utilized in work comp cases. You've also maybe have heard of these as MSAs or Medicare Set-Aside Arrangements. And what this is that usually at the conclusion of a work comp case, or as you're getting close to settling a case, or even after you've settled the compensation part of your case, the insurance company or somebody comes to you and says, would you like to close out your medicals? Well, if there's enough money involved, and if it is significant enough to you to explore this, or important enough to explore this, most of the time, an MSA is going to be considered. If you've applied for Social Security, however, or if you're Medicare eligible, you cannot close your future medical care benefits with work comp and shift the financial burden to the federal government. That's what this is all about. The federal government's interest must be taken into account. That's why MSAs are so necessary. We recommend to our clients that if an MSA is going to be put into place, that it's managed or professionally administered by a third-party company whose job it is to pay those medical care costs for you going into the future. We also try to help make sure that any money that is in the account would go to your designee when you pass away. Complex area of the law is what this is really dealing with, and that's why it's so difficult at times for clients and lay people and attorneys alike to get an idea of how this works. Because if you don't know the rules and regulations about how MSAs work, and there are requirements for reporting every year or so, we don't want you to get in trouble when you're costing, and it could be costing you money, or it could be costing you your rights through Medicare or through Social Security. Some people don't like dealing with work comp, however. There's a lot of delays. There's a lot of stress involved dealing with adjusters and dealing with medical care and being under the control of work comp or their doctors. So sometimes going through an MSA and having this put into place frees up the injured person from dealing with work comp. It allows them to close out your medicals, use the MSA, and take control of the doctors who you see. This is a very confusing area of the law, but we deal with this quite a bit more and more as we're going in the last couple of years and going forward. We can help you with this. Just give us a call at 205-930-6900. That's our office number in Birmingham, Alabama. Nomberglaw.com is our website. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and tell us why. And if you didn't, that's okay. Just tell us that too. Subscribing to our channel will ensure that you'll get the new videos as they come out each week. Lastly, we can be found on Facebook and Twitter.